All white boys do is eat flies, trap animal, bully kid, make flamethrower, and lie. That's a joke. That's a joke from Discord that I made with my girlfriend. Hi, I'm Ruler of Purple, aka Hayden, aka the guy who gets way too obsessed over characters, obscure characters in weird movies. This is weird. I actually did a talking Speedpaint video on my second channel yesterday, and I was like, I want to do this again because I have a lot to say and no one wants to listen, so I'm gonna record myself saying it. And it's your guys' problem now. That video was a little personal thing because it was my anniversary with my girlfriend, but speaking of my girlfriend, we were talking about the character that I'm drawing right now is Patrick from fucking It, the movie, the Stephen King movie. I love the remake. I love chapter 1 and chapter 2. I watched chapter 1 with my stepmom when it came out in theaters. Obviously, it wasn't scary in my opinion, just because like I watched the miniseries, I knew a little bit about the books, and I have Google. So, you know, everything that happened in the movie I knew about, and I don't think my stepmom was spooked either, even though she screams her head off when she sees a moth. But it was really good, and chapter 2 was awesome. When it came out and I watched it in theaters, I fucking loved that shit. And I loved all the grown-ups that played the kids, like they really matched their characters. But this guy who I'm drawing doesn't get to grow up because he fucking dies in chapter 1. Patrick is one of the bullies, the Bowers gang, who gets fucking bodied at the very beginning of the movie and turns into a zombie, which is fun. Which honestly, he did deserve it. But because, you know, he was an asshole. But Jesus fucking Christ, apparently he is so much worse in the book than in the movie because he doesn't do shit in the movie. And that's like the main thing I want to talk about is how fucked up Stephen King writes bullies or kids in general. Because I was watching this movie recently because I get obsessed easily, and I watched chapter 1 and chapter 2 for 3 days straight, and I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she was like, haha, yeah, he sucks. Don't read the book, because holy fucking shit. Which, as soon as she said that, I immediately looked it up. And, Stephen King, do you need a therapist? Because holy shit, the characters in the remake are like all 13 for like the main cast, the bullies are like 15, 16, the bullies in the book are 12, and the shit that this guy does is all fucked. What the fuck? And that's like not even just a thing with it. It's a running gag, like a running thing in all of his books. Is like kids are really fucked up. And I know like the excuse is dairy is cursed and, you know, it's making people way worse than they should be. But Jesus fucking Christ, like I am all for, and don't get me wrong, I really am all for horror and like spooky shit, but like there's a limit. There really is a limit. But I gotta say, in the new movies, at least they look better than the miniseries, because the Bowers gang in the new movie, they look like normal ass 80s kids, and in the miniseries, they look like greasers from Grease, the fucking movie that I don't even know that that's the real name of the movie or not. But they look like shit. They look like someone cloned Henry like 4 times, copied paste in the editing software they used to make the movie. Like I can't tell who's Henry and who's Patrick and who's Vic and Belch and the other 2. There's 2 more bullies that I don't remember. They don't matter. It's fine. But Jesus Christ, at least they do look better. But I think it's just funny that like half the stuff that they do in the book that wasn't put in the movie or the miniseries, because honestly, that would traumatize a lot of people. And you know what? I'm not having it. what I did with my girlfriend Worm is we kind of yoinked this character, and I'm drawing him as he would be if he was grown up in chapter 2. And he didn't do all that fucked up shit that I refuse to say on mic, because Jesus Christ, it's fucked. But that's like a running thing with me, is like I like taking really bad characters and making them slightly better with the help of Worm. Like a character from the 2015 Jeff the Killer story, Vickers, who has like maybe like a paragraph worth of time to exist before he is killed horribly. And to be fair, he deserved it because he was horrible. But now he's like one of my favorite characters because we kind of yoinked him away, and it's fun remaking characters because it's like making an OC but lazier. You don't have to do like half the work because like the character design is already there. You just gotta change some shit up. It's like an AU type thing. But it's also really fun practice to design characters that already have like a set design, and you're kind of just remaking them slightly. It's fun practice. It's a good like character design practice that isn't super hard because you're not starting from scratch. And I'm very lazy, so starting from scratch is a no-go for me today. But this entire thing has gone off the rails. I didn't have a script for this, but I hope you enjoy the picture I drew of this fucked up guy if he survived in the new movie. Well, not new, but in chapter 2, which honestly is my favorite of the two. So, Eddie didn't deserve to die. That's fucked. Thank you.